just watched her set, and she is amazing. Jessica.
Yes.
So you're not technically of the age for my channel, but you are sniffing 40.
Okay, yeah. Like,
Sniffing it.
I still can't believe that's amazing. Yes.
Like, you're not reinventing yourself. This is what you do.
This is what I do. I came out to Atlanta to be an actress. I actually studied theater when I was in middle school, high school, and college. Came out here that I'd be famous. Still not famous. It's all good. But I found comedy after finding improv. And then eventually I found DJing, which really helps pay some bills too.
We like paying bills.
Oh yeah, turns out they don't go away. So it's been a very fun experience. I'm a clean comedian, but I'll push the envelope a little bit, just a little bit, like almost over the edge, and then pull it back in.
But you know what, I will say there's some positive things. For example, people's mask game. Have you seen those masks that just make you want to go, honey, where did you get that mask? But it sounds more like, I love it. It's very eccentric. I was reading some magazine and Sarah Jessica Parker was wearing the cutest outfit. She had a dress on for $135, shoes on for $435. And I'm like, but where did you get the mask? That was $5, 5-pack of 25, that is $5. Also the only thing I could afford on that thing. It's just like, but it was standing out. I'm like, I want to look at least sexy since you can't see me smile.
This is not your reinvention. This is your main gig, but I imagine you have bigger dreams.
Yes. So I did want to be a famous actress when I was a child. Now I want to be a famous comedian who gets to act a lot. So basically Betty White, just a little bit more chocolatey,
Yeah, absolutely.
And keep going. Granted, I said I was going to be in a certain place at a young age, and that was 24 years ago. So I'm still here, as we say, we're not dead.
But
right?
so what? We're not dead yet.
So keep going.
Yeah.
Of course, the things that society says you can do changes, because once you're not the young, skinny thing, they want to stick you in certain places. But I feel like people are getting a little more open to the fact that, yes, women, we can do a lot of cool things no matter how old we are, no matter how small or wide we are. So I am going to keep going, and hopefully someday, if I get there, it'll be great. If not, I will have made a lot of people laugh along the way. But I promise you, I will be doing comedy until I die.
I love you. You're an actress.
And I know there are filters to help out with this. Sure, I could look like a Kardashian, an anime character, hell, even a space kitten. But you know what? My husband doesn't need to know how good he could have it. He needs to know how good he does have it. So where are my filters that make me look like a 17th century portrait that could only be described as a handsome woman?
You're not yet 40.
Not yet.
Pushing it.
Yes.
Right on the cusp. But this is a new, comedy is a new thing for you.
Yes.
How did you stumble into comedy?
It's been probably 5 or 6 years, and I actually heard a radio ad for comedy, a all-women stand-up comedy class, and I kind of put it in the back of my mind and thought, hey, that would be something that would be cool. And then it was just going through a period of my life where I felt like I'm in a creative rut, like I want to get something going for myself, like I wasn't happy at work, and I thought, you know what, this is the time I'm going to sign up for that class, and the rest is history.
How long have you been doing gigs?
Probably a couple years. I mean, the pandemic was thrown in there, and so everything shut down. A lot of the more seasoned comics were doing Zoom shows. So I did not do that. But afterwards, one of my friends from our class, we are producing a show at a local brewery, so that gives me some time at least every month, and I've been getting booked on a few shows and doing open mics. So, probably once a week at least I try to get out there.
What does this mean for you in this chapter as you're heading into midlife. Not quite there yet.
It means a lot, honestly. You know, I just started a new job, kind of picking back up with the comedy, and it really just gives you a sense of self and a creative outlet, and you can talk about all these things that are going on in this new chapter of your life, and while you're crying about it, you can also laugh about it, right?
Yes. So is it scary? Like, I can't imagine anything scarier.
Yes, it is. It is terrifying. I'm not sure which is worse, an open mic in front of a bunch of 20-year-old guys who don't want to hear about you being a parent, or an audience where you're on a stage who you know have paid for a ticket and you're there to entertain them.
Yeah.
And it's not like music, which I think about a lot of times, you know, bands, people want you to come out there and play the hits. They want the same song over and over, they know it, it makes them feel comforted.
Right.
But with comedians, they want new, they want to laugh. If they see it come in, then it's not funny anymore. So that can be challenging, but it's exciting at the same time.
I think for my viewers, I think this is almost like the biggest inspiration, because I can't think of a better example of walk the tightrope to the next chapter.
Yes.
And test out your wings.
Yes, I've definitely had my bombs on stage when people are just staring at you. So I'm still kind of getting my feet under me of just being okay, and you know, whatever happens, happens. So it's a learning process for sure.
Congratulations on a great performance tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here.